Inside the big gamble of Fallout Season 2, old faces, New Vegas, and Justin Theroux as a franchise fan favorite. In this exclusive first look, Theroux tells GQ about bringing fan-favorite Fallout, New Vegas character Robert House to live action, plus, Jonathan Nolan and co-showrunner Geneva Robertson-Dworet talk the show's biggest gamble yet. At the very end of Fallout Season 1, right before the finale cuts to credits, a familiar landmark appears on the horizon, the hedonistic, post-apocalyptic playground of New Vegas. First introduced in the 2010 game spin-off Fallout, New Vegas, the consensus favorite installment among Fallout heads, Vegas is built out of the partial ruins of Nevada's gambling mecca. 200 years after the nuclear apocalypse, the city attracts fewer European stag-dos, but just as many roulette addicts. It's a popular location among fans because, like few other areas in the Fallout universe, New Vegas gives us a look at what life might have been like before the war. Albeit with all the sins of the past, greed, gluttony, wrath. And it's exactly where Season 2 is headed. But why, exactly, does Sin City stand when every other major metropolis has been rendered rubble by nuclear warheads? For that we have to thank Robert House, the reclusive tech mega-genius, and billionaire casino proprietor, who was around for many decades before the bombs dropped, and is a fan-favorite character who plays a major role in New Vegas. Think Howard Hughes by way of Walt Disney, with a timely touch of Elon Musk. Long story short, by the time the player meets him in-game, around 2.5 centuries after he was born, he has cheated death by putting himself on ice, communicating via his army of robots and a gigantic computer screen in his casino lair. Before the war, House calculated that Armageddon was inevitable and put together an elaborate defense network to protect his favorite city, by and large, from destruction. House, who was glimpsed briefly in the first season finale via a pre-war flashback, played by Rafi Silver, is set to return in a big way for Season 2, which will take the retrofuturistic action from Los Angeles to the Mojave. What's more, as GQ can reveal, it will be the Leftovers' Justin Theroux who steps in to play him, in flashbacks before the end of the world. He's the first major pre-existing character to be added to the show, beyond cameos, at least, which feels like an appropriately Vegas-sized gamble. House is a deliciously dense character ripe for exploration, but get him wrong, and you'll piss off a whole horde of Fallout fans. Since we were doing New Vegas, to some extent, House is synonymous with Vegas, and in many ways, controls the city, co-showrunner Geneva Robertson-Dworet tells GQ over Zoom, where we're also joined by executive producer Jonathan Nolan. So it felt like it was the only right way to do an adaptation, she continues.